Welcome back to K.R.C Law Classes. This is your mentor, Advocate Kamaliki Roy Chaudhary. This is Demo Class 2 on Introduction to Constitution of India. So, if you have ever wondered why India runs the way it does, why and how court can strike down laws, why do you need to have fundamental rights, then this is the right class for you. Let's begin the journey to Constitution of India even deeper. A quick recap before that. What is Constitution? It's a legal document of the nation. What does it do? It protects its citizen. It gives rights and duties to the citizen. Why do we need to know the Constitution? Because it's the basic foundation of every law. Next up, who wrote it, when, why, and what are its key features? Why India needed? Well, after independence from the British rule, India was struggling from different communities, languages, cultures, and provinces. There were separation in every ideas, in every matters. So one question stood before the nation, that how will India remain united? The solution was the constitution. It united an entire nation, all states, through its legal sanctity. Its history. After independence, the Constituent Assembly was formed by the members of the Parliament. The drafting committee prepared the Constitution, adopted on 26th of November 1949 and enforced it on 26th of January 1950. It was therefore not written overnight. It took years of discussion, debate, and careful drafting. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, the chairman of the drafting committee, also known as the father of Indian Constitution. His vision still protects us even today. His contribution changed the future of India forever. After independence, while India was divided with the different cultures, communities, languages, religion, etc., along with that, the chaos of partition was going on. He united us with his vision along with the other framers of the Constitution back then. Before Constitution, what was there? Before 1950, India had no constitution like we have it today. Instead, we were governed by the laws made by the British Parliament. Every major or minor problems led to new laws. These laws laid foundation of the Indian Constitution. Today's Constitution did not appear overnight. It evolved step by step. Every article we see today in the Constitution had always a story to tell. Key features. This is the most important part. It has 12 basic features. Number 1, lengthiest written constitution in the world adopted by any sovereign nation. Originally, it had 395 articles, 22 parts, and 8 schedules, but now, after several amendments had been done, now it contains 470 articles, 25 parts, and 12 schedules, covering almost every aspect of the governance of the country. Supremacy of the Constitution. Constitution is the supreme law of the nation. So every law and every action of the government must follow it. Nobody is above or beyond the Constitution of this sovereign nation. 3. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. What is sovereignty? India is a completely independent nation. No other country has any control over it. India has its own right to make its laws, policies, and decisions. It's free in both internal and external matters. Example, India right now independently decides its foreign policies and signs international treaties with the other countries. B. Socialist. India aims to reduce economic inequalities and promote social and economic justice. That means India is trying to reduce the gap between rich and poor. Therefore, equal opportunities for all, welfare for all. And how will India gain such thing? By bringing the poor people above. So government is trying different things such as providing free education, public health cares, welfare programs, only to bring only to reduce the gap between the rich and poor. Everybody should be equal. C. Secular. India has no official religion of its own. Every person in India is free to follow, practice, and propagate any religion they want. The state shall treat all religions equally. No citizens can be discriminated against the grounds of religion. Example, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, Buddhist, whatever, the person of any religion, belonging to any religion, has their freedom under this constitution and equal value under this constitution. Democratic. The people are the real rulers of the country. The government is elected by the people, for the people, of the people. Every citizen aged 18 years or above has the right to vote. The government remains accountable to the people. Citizens elect members of parliament and members of legislative assemblies through election. Republic. The head of the state is elected, not hereditary monarch. India's prime minister or Chief Minister is elected by the people of the nation. Nobody can become Prime Minister or Chief Minister simply because they belong to a royal family. On the other hand, every eligible citizen has an opportunity to hold the office of the Minister, Chief or Prime in the nation. Example, the Prime Minister, as we all know, is elected for the time of 5 years through the electoral process by our vote. 4. Parliamentary form of government. India follows the parliamentary system where Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers are responsible to the Parliament. Federal system with unitary bias. The powers of the governments are divided between central and state, but in certain situations, the center has the greater authority. For example, during the emergency situation. Fundamental rights. Part 3 of the Constitution states about the fundamental rights. From Article 12 to Article 35, there are 6 fundamental rights enforceable by law. Citizens are granted with basic rights such as right to life, equality, freedom, protection against exploitation, freedom of religious, cultural, and educational right, and constitutional remedies. There was another right, fundamental right, which has been removed by the framers of the Constitution, that is the right to property. DPSP, Directive Principles of State Policy. Part 4 of the Constitution states about this. From Article 36 to 51, it is not enforceable by law. These are just the guides to the government in making laws and policies for social and economic welfare. Fundamental duties. Part 4A of the Constitution states so. Article 51A. It was added by the 42nd Amendment Act 1976 under the recommendation of Swaran Singh Committee. It states that citizens also have certain duties because rights and duties are nothing but the two sides of one coin, such as respecting constitution, respecting the nation, respecting national flag, protecting environment, promoting harmony and peace are the duties of the citizen. Independent judiciary. Courts function independently in India. It functions free from the control or influence of legislature, executive or any other authority. Therefore, judges decide their case only according to the merit, according to the constitution and according to the law, without having any fear, favor or pressure. In this way, what it does, it protects the constitution and the rights of the citizens. 10. Single citizenship. Every Indian citizen has only one citizenship, that is they are the citizen of India. 11. Universal adult franchise. Every citizen above the age of 18 or at the age of 18 has right to vote irrespective of their religion, caste, creed, gender, wealth, etc. Last, rigid and flexible constitution. Some provisions can be easily amended while others require special procedure. Now, introduction to Constitution of India ends here. If you have any doubt or questions, please feel free to drop them in comment section. I'll clear your doubts. What's up next? The next chapter will begin with the fascinating history behind the Constitution. I will tell you this with the story so that it will be easy for you people to remember. And also remember that the Constitution is not merely a book of law, it is the heartbeat of the Indian democracy. So see you in next class. I hope you really like this class. Thank you. Have a good day.